Hi, and welcome back to Money Unmasked. This is the third episode in our celebrity playlist where we break down the careers, controversies, and financial journeys of the world's most recognizable faces. Without the drama, without the bias, and without the fluff. Today, we're looking at James Corden, a man who went from a small town in England to Broadway, to hosting one of America's biggest late-night shows, and then found himself at the center of headlines he probably didn't want. This isn't a takedown. This isn't a defense. This is the full picture unmasked. James Corden's story starts far away from Hollywood in Hillingdon, then Buckinghamshire, in a supportive, creative family. He wasn't born into fame. He wasn't a child star. He was an underdog. His early break came from the TV drama Fat Friends, which led to him co-creating Gavin and Stacey with Ruth Jones. The show became a BAFTA-winning hit, and Corden's character Smithy made him a household name in the UK. But here's where the story gets interesting. CBS took a massive gamble on him. They hired a relatively unknown British actor to replace Craig Ferguson, a host known for improvisational genius on The Late Late Show. It was a bold move, and it paid off. James Corden didn't just host a talk show, he reinvented it. Instead of sticking to traditional desk interviews, he borrowed from the Graham Norton playbook. Group guests, looser conversations, and moments engineered for viral sharing. And then came the game changer, Carpool Karaoke. The idea was simple. Remove the barriers of a studio, put celebrities in a car, and let them relax. And it worked. Adele's episode became one of the most watched late-night clips ever, with over 260 million views. Stevie Wonder created a heartfelt moment by calling Corden's wife to sing to her. Lady Gaga even took the wheel herself. The show's YouTube channel exploded past 10 million subscribers. Clips regularly outperformed the TV broadcast, and Corden became a global name. Carpool Karaoke didn't just succeed, it reshaped late-night TV for the mobile era. But as Corden's fame grew, so did the scrutiny. Some early signs came from people close to him. Rob Brydon, his Gavin and Stacey Costa, once told him he was becoming difficult. Corden himself has said his family warned him not to let success change him. Then came a few public moments that didn't land well. At the 2010 Glamour Awards, he and Patrick Stewart had an awkward onstage exchange that went viral. Years later, a Reddit AMA meant to promote his work was derailed by users asking about alleged rude behavior and past incidents. None of this defined his career, but it did create a contrast between his cheerful on-screen persona and how some people claimed he behaved off-screen. By the late 2010s, Corden was everywhere. Movies, musicals, award shows, viral segments, and a nightly talk show. But with visibility comes pressure. Some of his film roles, like Cats and The Prom, received harsh reviews. A petition even circulated asking that he not be cast in Wicked. Then came the fake driving moment. A fan filmed Corden and Justin Bieber being towed during Carpool Karaoke. Corden later explained that he drives most of the time and the tow was for safety during specific sequences. But the internet had already decided the moment was proof the segment wasn't as spontaneous as it looked. Even when the explanation was reasonable, the comments sections filled with jokes about fakery. The illusion had cracked. In 2022, everything intensified. Restaurateur Keith McNally publicly banned Corden from Balthazar, calling him the most abusive customer the restaurant had ever had. Corden privately apologized, was unbanned, then gave an interview saying he hadn't done anything wrong. McNally responded again, and the story reignited. When Corden addressed it on his show, some viewers felt the apology was defensive. Others felt he was being unfairly targeted. But either way, the incident became a turning point. After that, more stories resurfaced from a director calling him difficult to work with. 2 claims about rude behavior in restaurants and on flights. Whether each story was accurate or exaggerated, the pattern became the headline. In 2023, James Corden announced he was leaving The Late Late Show. He said the decision was about family, returning to London, raising his children, and starting a new chapter. But the timing overlapped with a wave of negative press, and many viewers connected the dots in their own way. CBS didn't replace him with another host. Instead, they rebooted a game show in the time slot, signaling the end of an era. Today, Corden is back in the UK, working on stage productions like Art, exploring new projects, and living a quieter life with his family. So, who is James Corden? A talented actor and writer who helped create one of Britain's most beloved sitcoms. A Broadway star with a Tony Award. A late-night host who changed the digital landscape. A celebrity who faced public criticism and controversy. A person navigating fame, pressure, and perception. Not a hero, not a villain, just a human being with a complicated public story. And that's what we do here. We unmask the narrative, not the person. Thanks for watching Money Unmasked. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next episode in our celebrity playlist.